everybody, our next stop is here at Two Rivers Brewing, where Chef Jeremy Bialker is going to teach us how to make another garlicky dish for your own personal virtual garlic fest at home. Come on in, let's see what he's got cooking. Hey everybody, so excited to be here at Two Rivers Brewing with Executive Chef Jeremy Bialker, who is going to take us on a journey through cooking stinky food at home as part of our virtual at-home Stinky Garlic Fest event. So, Chef, show us how to make something fabulous and stinky at home.
I would be honored to.
Okay.
So me being the chef of Two Rivers, I kind of gravitate towards pork. I love it. I don't know, it's like the first thing I think of. So what I'm going to do today is I have a garlic, ginger, and sage brined pork loin. I'm going to grill that, and then we're going to make a sweet potato gratin that's going to be full of roasted garlic. And then we're going to do an apple garlic gastrique. It's going to go on top, along with some grilled extra garlicky broccolini. Pull this pork out of this pan. This has been brining for 18 hours. I wouldn't do it much more than that. So the solution here is it's salt and brown sugar, and then we have garlic, ginger, sage, and black peppercorn. We're going to dry it off first, then sprinkle it with a little salt and pepper mix. I'm going to go right over here to the grill, and right on the hot spot there. That we're going to grill. I like to cook my pork medium rare to medium. We're going to do it about 3 minutes. Then I'm going to turn it about another 2 to 3 minutes. So we're going to flip it over and kind of do the same thing. So in this bowl, I have roasted garlic, cream, nutmeg, eggs, and Parmesan cheese, and sliced potatoes. What we're going to do layer it here. It's like such a simple recipe. And it's so good. Normally I make this with about a quarter of the amount of garlic, but it being garlic fest, gotta kick it up. And then this is going to go in the oven for about 40 minutes at 350. Come back here, I'm going to sprinkle this. Grated Parmesan. And then my lovely staff potatoes later on. I've already peeled this apple, but I'm going to slice it.
What do you like to look for in a cut of pork?
Fat. I like to be. I like a nice amount of fat, nice amount of caramelization, and I like to be, more on the red side. I want it to look a little bit more like steak than like that kind of pale pink pork that everyone's used to.
Okay, so while we're shopping for the ingredients, then you get the best cut of pork for that.
Absolutely.
Okay.
On roast shallot, and down a little. So that's about a teaspoon of shallot. Throw in a tablespoon of garlic. Our lovely apples. And salt and pepper. Always remember to season your food before you cook it, not after. Like all together. We're gonna get a little bit of char on that broccolini. So I want to keep I don't want to cook these apples all the way down so they're like bushy soft. Keep them a little al dente.
So that's gonna go pretty fast.
What's that?
That's gonna go pretty fast.
It should go pretty fast, yeah.
And what makes it broccolini instead of broccoli?
Broccolini is a hybrid vegetable of asparagus and broccoli. And its actual real name is called aspiration, which I think is such a funny name for a vegetable. Now, put a little color on them. So, is apple cider vinegar. We're just going to let that reduce down by half. Down. Right, nice, warm up. Fork, little flip. Now it's time for butter. So, a tablespoon of butter. I'm actually going to turn my pan off. You want your butter to be cold. If it's too warm, it'll break the sauce and you'll just end up with a pile of goo. Now it's come together, thickening up. When that fork's finishing up, start plating. Right in the middle. But just gonna do that. Sauce on top here. Much. Then I have some lovely, these are micro sunflower greens from my friends at Ross Microgreens. These are quite delicious. You ever had them?
Not sunflower.
Yeah, they're tasty. So good.
Oh wow.
Tastes kind of nutty. So there we go.
Beautiful. You know, and I would really recommend to everybody when you're cooking at home to take the little bit of extra effort and plate up. You know, now the chef showed you how to do it because it really is kind of exciting to put a meal on the table.
Yeah, it makes
and
it.
it wouldn't just be that beautiful look before you consume it. And the other reason you want to make this at home is because this kitchen and this dish smells so enticing that you don't want to miss
It
out
does,
on that
it's
part
not
of
really
it.
good.
Watching Jeremy cook is a lot of fun, but eating the food is probably even better. I'd like to try this.
I'd love for you to try this. go. Give you a little room.
Okay.
Where do you start?
I know. This pork is so juicy. Some of this wonderful sauce here.
A spoon.
I'm gonna get some of these wonderful browned up broccolini tips. Did I miss? Oh, look at this.
Then you gotta go.
Oh my gosh. So excited.
So I think through this, you somehow maybe create a dish for garlic pesto and serving to a restaurant.
Absolutely, yeah. That's
It's like, oh, I got that. Got one of those figured out.
So if you're worried about having it taste just right, you can come here Garlic Fest weekend and enjoy this meal here, and then make it home.
Absolutely.
Oh. There will be
Don't like it?
There will be no conversation at your dinner table because people will just be eating this and savoring every bite. That's gorgeous.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Listen, thank you so much.
My
Everybody
pleasure.
enjoying Virtual Garlic Fest weekend. I hope that you checked out the ingredient list and got all your ingredients together and cooked along with Chef Jeremy and are enjoying a wonderful stinky meal.
Thanks for joining us.